Good morning. Just thought I'd pop on here today and offer you a short core workout. On Wednesday mornings, I'm going to be offering 30 minutes of core conditioning. If you're interested, just send me a message and let me know. And today I'll be offering you a little sample of what I will be teaching. So if you have time and you want to join me for about 15 minutes or so, please grab a mat and make yourself comfortable. We're just going to start in easy seat, legs crossed, sitting up nice and tall, taking a moment here to just check in with your spine, drawing the belly button in and up, and then from there, lifting through your chest and spreading your collarbones, but then allowing your ribs to come in to support your midline. And then energy up through the crown of the head, almost as if you have something going through the center of your body, pulling you up, 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 creating space between each vertebra, and then rooting down through the mat. So coming all the way down the spine, through the tailbone, down through your mat into the ground. So there's this nice lengthening and this grounding that's happening. And already you should be able to feel a little bit of abdominal toning just from that alignment and awareness. And from there, we're just going to take our chin down towards our chest, opening through the back of the neck. And then lift the chin up. And then down, just kind of checking in with the neck. Doing a brief little check-in with the body before we get all the way into it. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And then coming to center, looking straight ahead. And then looking out over one shoulder and then the other. Just noticing your range of motion. Observing. Maybe one side has a bigger range than the other. That's okay, just checking it out, using your breath. Good, coming back to center. Hands down by your sides, you're going to shrug your shoulders way up by your ears, drop them down, shrug, drop, shrug, drop, shrug, drop, shrug, drop. And then big shoulder rolls, forward, up, back and down, forward, up, back and down, just creating some space. Noticing what you feel in the shoulders. Good. And then taking your hands to your knees, opening the chest forward, contracting in. Notice the shoulders probably want to squeeze up here, but try to keep them down. Make it more about just the core. So opening, lengthening, opening through here, and then contracting in through here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Come to center, we're going to slide to one side and then the other. Checking in with your ribs here. Does it feel tight? You can either go straight to the side or you can create a little bit of an elliptical motion here. I like the way this feels. Ooh, I got some good pops there. Just because it feels like a little bit more fluid and allows me to loosen up, especially if I'm feeling some tightness in those intercostal muscles between the ribs. And you can kind of let your shoulders and your head follow. Just warming up. You'll have to forgive my kids in the background. They're home from school. I'm very fortunate that my older son is watching them while I'm having this time with you. From here, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, just checking in, and exhale, reach them all the way out and down. Energy out through your fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, carving out the space around you. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Then we're going to slide the left hand up out to the side and bring the right arm up and over. And then go to the other side. So nice and fluid here. Starting to become a little bit more full body, at least full upper body. Opening through the side body, but we're also using our obliques here. Warming up, checking in, staying mindful. And one more time each side. Good, coming back to center. We're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the low back. Draw the navel in, lift the spine. Inhale. And exhale, turn and look towards the space behind you. Deep breath in. And let it go. Other side, inhale. And exhale, twist. Lengthen, inhale. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good, coming back to center. Arms out to the sides and then fingertips to the shoulders. We're gonna twist, so we're gonna go right, left, right, left. You can keep it kind of small as we're just warming up. I feel pretty tight in my upper back today, so I'm gonna be kind of careful with this move because I don't want to overdo it before I'm all the way warmed up. But twisting through here will start to get your obliques warmed up, navel to the spine. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Okay, from here, we're going to extend both legs forward, shake them out, just start to check in with your legs. Hamstrings for me are feeling pretty tight here today. I'm going to bend my right knee, draw my right heel in a little bit, and then from here I'm just going to flex and point through my left foot. So this helps to open up the back of the leg and then the front of the leg. The back of the leg and the front of the leg. You guys see my foot okay? Front? Yeah, good, there we go. And then this whole time I'm sitting up really nice and tall, just gently warming up that leg. Good, bring it in, switch it out. Sitting up tall, abs in, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Just checking in with the body here, starting to slowly warm up the legs. Good. And then bring that leg in. Holding onto your shins, sitting up really tall here, shoulders are down. Good, start to feel the abs engage a little bit more, and then we're gonna lean back. So we're coming back onto the sitting bones, not the tailbone. You can keep your hands here if that feels good for you. If you wanna come back a little further, you can take your hands to your thighs. Just make sure that you're keeping that long spine and open chest. Now you can stay here and just breathe through it, continuing to tone the abs, or you can start to extend one leg and then the other. One leg and then the other. Noticing what you feel as you extend the leg. I'm noticing my right hip flexor is very tight, so I have to be conscious that I'm engaging my abdominals to lift the leg and not just using that hip flexor. Good. And then we're going to just try extending the right leg for a moment. Take both hands behind the right thigh. Sit up really tall, lengthen through that leg. You're going to feel a stretch probably into the shin and the top of the foot, which I think feels really good. And then you're going to flex it back towards you, sit up a little taller, and you'll feel more of a stretch in your calf, behind the knee and into the hamstring. And then we're going to put that leg out to the side. Take your left foot, put it to the inner right thigh. We're going to inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, turn towards that right leg. And then we're not going to force this forward fold. We're just going to work into it. So we're going to frame the leg, chest points towards the toes, and we're just going to slowly reach the chest towards the leg. Breathing into it. Sorry for all the background noise. It's a little bit crazy up there. Then we're going to reach that left arm to the sky, plant it behind us, and then circle sweep the right arm up, opening through the hips and the chest. Really starting to stretch through the front side of the body. Gently come down, and we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to turn this way. So now we're going to extend the left leg, pointing through the toe first, holding on behind the leg, and then flex. Really feeling your abs supporting this lift, and then bring the leg out to the side, right foot to the inner left thigh, arms to the sky, turn towards the leg, bring the hands down, lengthen, reach the chest toward the toes. Breathing into the back side of the body. Right arm to the sky, plant it behind you, circle sweep left arm, lift up through the hips and the chest. Slowly bring the bottom down. Coming back around, we're going to take the soles of the feet together, holding onto the ankles, sit up nice and tall, inhale, and then exhale, just reach the chest toward the toes and fold forward. Breathing into the groin area, the hip flexors, the inner thighs. Slowly come up. Bring your knees together. Reverse tabletop. So planting the hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips point towards the bum. We're going to lift up, creating a tabletop here. And just be careful with your neck. If it's comfortable for you, you can let the head hang back. Otherwise, you can kind of keep it a little bit more neutral. And just hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming down. You're going to cross the ankles, and now the dogs are going at it. Come forward, and you're going to make your way into a plank. So hands right under the shoulders. Press the floor away from you. Scoop the low belly in. If this is too intense for your low back, you can always bring your knees down for support. If you're having any shoulder or wrist issues, you could always come into a forearm plank. Okay, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your knees, your shins, and then we're going to make our way into Sphinx pose. So placing your forearms down on the mat, you're going to drag the floor towards you, press your pubic bone down, press the tops of the feet down, open through the chest, engage the legs. Belly button is still moving towards the spine. Okay, then we're going to come into a side plank. So again, you can choose full side plank, hand under the shoulder, stacking the shoulders and hips. You can modify by bringing a knee down, or again, if your wrist or shoulder is bothering you today, you can take a side forearm plank. You can also bring the knee down here. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down, bend the knees. Sitting up, we're going to open through the right side of the body. Good. We're going to just flip the legs around, go to the other side. So same thing here. You have the full side plank. You have modified with the knee. And you have modified with the forearm, maybe knee and forearm. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming down, bend the knees, sitting up, and stretching through the left side of the body. Slowly making your way around so that you can come down onto your back, digging your heels in and your toes up. You can hold on behind your thighs, roll down for 8, or you can reach forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the arms overhead behind you, stretch the toes, find a big full body stretch. Inhale, exhale, hug your knees into the chest. Rock a little bit side to side, massaging the low back. And then pause. Feel your entire spine connecting to the mat. Breathe. Okay, then extend your left leg long, hugging your right knee in. You're gonna then move towards a straight right leg. If it doesn't go all the way straight, that's okay. You can keep a bend in the knee. And then from here, you're gonna slide your hands up the calf, lift your upper body, engaging the abs, and hold. Now hover your left leg. You can flex or point the toes here, whatever feels better for you, just as long as you're keeping the feet engaged. Hold, low belly in, and then switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, both feet up. Pause here for a moment. Take your hands, we're going to place them face down right underneath the outside of the hips. We're going to push the heels together, lower down nice and slow for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes together, heels apart. Coming down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now from here we're going to crisscross. So we're going to go criss, cross, criss, cross, up, criss, cross, criss, cross. Down, 2, 3, 4, and up. 6, 7, 8, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 6, 7, 8. Okay, from here, we're gonna keep the head down this time. Scissor the legs with pointed toes. For 8, 7, 6, low back stays on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Open them out to the sides. Hug them up towards the armpits. Okay, bringing the knees in. Hands come behind the head. Create a tabletop with the legs. Lift the chest, head, neck, and shoulders. We want the shoulder blades up off the ground. Extend the right leg. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Come back to center and switch. Switch. Switch with control. Switch. Switch. Now you can stay here bending and straightening the legs, or we can go back to scissoring. Here, here. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Woo! Hug the knees back to the chest. Open them out to the sides. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide, hands to the low belly. Try to relax the glutes, relax the belly, take a breath, and let it go. Knees together, feet apart. Tuck under slightly with the pelvis, release your sacrum. Arms to the sides. Knees go to the left. Left foot comes above the right knee. Shoulders stay down. Breathing into this outer right hip, into the low back. Letting the weight of this left leg draw the right knee a little closer to the earth. Come back onto your back. Keep the left foot crossed over the right knee and then draw the right knee in as you press the left knee away for a figure 4 stretch, flexing the feet. Release. We're going to go to the other side. I have to scoot over a little bit because I have this, these dividers here. So knees go to the right foot above the left knee. Drawing that left knee a little closer to the ground. Breathing into the outer left hip glute area, maybe up into the low back here a little bit. Figure 4. Thread the needle, flex the feet, drawing the left knee in as you press the right knee away. And release. Bridge pose, and then we're done. So planting the feet and knees hip distance below. If you want a little more, you can walk the shoulders in underneath you, interlace the fingers, and then maybe lift the hips a little higher. Opening the chest a little bit more, engaging the quads here for 3, 2, 1. Arms release overhead behind you. Roll up to the balls of the feet. Tuck under and slowly come down 1 vertebra at a time. Big full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Holding on behind your thighs, rock and roll. And come all the way up to a comfortable cross-seated position. And that's it. That's my little sample core conditioning class today. Nice and simple. I wanted to make sure that I made this accessible for everyone. And this is a great way to kind of check in with your body, get warmed up for the day, and really just get more in touch with those core muscles that we need. So I hope that this served you today. And just remember, I have this class as an ongoing offer, 9 a.m. on Wednesdays. So if you're interested, send me a message, and I hope to see you all soon. Thanks.